Riyadh is strengthening ties with Beijing and increasing its imports of Chinese weapons amid pressure from Washington over human rights issues. In June, Saudi Defense Minister Prince Khalid bin Salman visited Beijing, meeting with Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun and Central Military Commission Vice Chairman Zhang Yuxia. Both sides expressed openness to cooperation and discussed efforts to promote international peace and security, though details of the visit were scarce. The visit has sparked speculation that Riyadh might be turning to Beijing to alleviate pressure from Washington on human rights and its stance on the Israel-Gaza conflict. Defense experts believe that Middle Eastern tensions and Saudi Arabia's growing arms purchases from China were likely discussed. Despite this, the United States remains Saudi Arabia's primary security partner, even as Saudi-Chinese rapport and arms deals increase. China's influence in the region is growing, evidenced by its role in restoring diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran last year. The US has encouraged China to leverage its influence over Iran to curb Tehran-backed Houthi militants attacking ships in the Red Sea. These attacks are linked to the Israel-Gaza conflict, which was likely a topic in the Beijing meetings. Experts note that Saudi Arabia holds modest expectations regarding China's involvement in regional conflicts. China has refrained from actively mediating the Gaza ceasefire and has utilized regional instability to criticize the US. Concurrently, China is increasing arms sales to Saudi Arabia as part of their expanding economic ties. Although the US is still Saudi Arabia's largest arms supplier, accounting for nearly 80% of Saudi arms imports between 2019 and 2023, Riyadh has increasingly turned to Chinese weapons, especially following a US arms sales ban from 2021 over human rights concerns. In 2022, Saudi Arabia signed $4 billion in arms deals with China, including agreements for drones, ballistic missiles, and anti-drone systems. Chinese FC-31 fighter jets were showcased in Riyadh, and Wing Lung 2 drones have reportedly been used in Yemen by Saudi forces. The long-standing military partnership between China and Saudi Arabia was emphasized through their joint participation in an October naval counter-terrorism exercise, which engaged over 100 personnel. Despite this, US-Saudi defense cooperation remains dominant, though somewhat stalled recently due to the Israel-Gaza conflict. China cannot match the overall security support the US provides to Saudi Arabia, suggesting that the kingdom still values the US as its primary security partner. However, as Saudi Arabia pursues a more balanced and independent foreign policy, it continues to build ties with China. Diversifying economic and diplomatic relationships necessitates China's support, especially if Saudi Arabia seeks to lessen its reliance on the US.